welcome to a brand new episode of Whatsup Ninja. It's your favorite host again, Adisaolua Kwelimi, your personal love doctor. Yes, thank you guys for your response on our last episode. Thank you for watching, thank you for your comments, and thank you for clicking on the subscribe button. Don't forget that comments and feedbacks are still very welcome from our previous episode. Today we bring to you a more interesting topic: love language and how it helps improve your relationships. Don't go anywhere, I'm still right here with you. I'll be right back just after the break. Welcome back, guys, and now to the topic: love language and how it helps improve your relationships. What is love language? Love language is the way you communicate love and the way you receive love back in return. Let me explain further. It is the way you communicate your feelings, affection for your partner, and the way you want your partner to express or communicate love back to you. Love language was first coined by American long-term relationship expert Gary Chapman, and there are 5 types of love languages, which I'm going to be discussing on the show today. The first one is words of affirmation. The second one is acts of service. The third one is gifts. The fourth one is quality time. The fifth one is physical touch. The first one again is words of affirmation. The second is acts of service. The third is gifts. The fourth is quality time, and the fifth one is physical touch. The first one, words of affirmation. Words of affirmation is using spoken words to communicate and express love to another person. Words of affirmation is complimenting, commending, and constantly reassuring your partner of your commitment to them. If you speak words of affirmation as your primary love language, then you should expect people to compliment you, to commend you, and to constantly reassure you of the love that they have for you. It's no qualms. That is because that is your primary love language. Then if you want to communicate love to another person using words of affirmation, then you should compliment them, tell them they look beautiful, tell them you really love them, and you still want to be committed to them. It's like a constant assurance over and over and over again. So you could use simple text to tell them you are the best thing that ever happened to me, and you just get them wondering, wow, he's still thinking of me, wow, this and that. So you have to constantly use words of affirmation. If that is your partner love language, or if that is your love language, you have to be able to let your partner use words of affirmation to get and to the next one, act of service. Act of service, you've heard the saying that action speaks louder than voice. Act of service is using actions rather than words to communicate love and affections to your partner or to you. Act of service means doing simple chores, doing simple things for your partner in order to communicate love to them. I personally act of service is my personal love language. I love it when people do things for me. I love it when people help me with my chores. It might be simple things like lacing up my shoe, or just helping me to pack my hair at the back when I'm busy doing the dishes, stuff like that. Little things like that get to me. That is because I speak act of service as my primary love language. For act of service, in order for you to communicate love using act of service, that means you have to help your partner, you have to assist them, you have to do little things for them, you have to be at service to them, render services that they didn't even ask you to do for them. So things like that, when you do things like that, you communicate love to them better, because that is their primary love language. Then to the third one is gifts. And please don't let us get it very wrong. The fact that a person speaks gift as his or her primary love language doesn't mean they are being materialistic. Gift items may not even be that elaborate. It might be the simple gift, but people who speak gift items most times it's not really about how elaborate or how expensive the gift is. It might be little things like a peg, a tie, just handkerchief, even little things like handkerchief, and it's just to get to them because it speaks love to them. It communicates love better to them. If you have a partner that speaks gifts as his or her primary love language, then you have to give them gifts at intervals, even when it's not their birthday, even when they are not celebrating anything. You have to communicate love to them by buying them gifts, giving them gift items. It makes them feel like you are thinking about them. Oh, I'm on his mind. Oh, he thinks about me. Oh, it communicates love to them better. Then the fourth one is quality time. The fourth one is quality time. Quality time is giving your partner undivided and undistracted attention. I don't mean the kind of time when you're playing game, you're playing game and your partner is trying to get your attention and you're just like, oh babe, yeah, I can hear you, yeah, what did you say? No, I mean undivided, undistracted attention. Giving your partner undivided and undistracted attention. If you speak quality time as your primary love language, that means you expect people to, when they want to have conversation with you, probably look into your eyes, make you know that, babe, I'm here, like, I got you, babe, like, let's talk. When for a lady, when a guy just wants to give you quality attention, when he looks into your eyes, gives you all his attention, like 100%. Yeah, when you speak quality time as your love language, you expect something like that. Then if your partner speak quality time as his or her love language, then you expect that you always observe that they want to spend time with you, they always want to go out with you, they're always making you a priority, like scheduling their time such that you guys are together. They always want to get away with you, they always want to just be around you. That is because they speak quality time as their primary love language. And to the last one, physical touch. Physical touch doesn't always have to be sexual, though major part of it is sexual touches, but it's not always sexual touches. Physical touch can be sexual or sensual touches. It's just acts of physical touch, touches physically that speaks love, that communicates love. Imagine I holding my baby boy. Probably I have a child and I'm holding his cheek very early in the morning. I don't know, but I personally feel it's a way to communicate love to guys. When you hold their cheek, when you little touches like that, like pecking, hugging, kissing and all that, it communicates love. So if you have a partner that communicates love through physical touch, that means you probably they most time want to touch you. They always want to hold your hands in public, hug you when they see you, even hug you when they see you first thing in the morning, even though you guys had slept together overnight. Little things like that. They always want to just have physical contact with you. That is because that is their primary love language. And the major reason why you must understand your love language and that of your partner is because, number one, it helps you settle differences without condemnation. Now you can understand that he's not being touchy. That is because that's the way he communicates love, and that's the way he receives love. It's not like he's being touchy. I personally don't like people being touchy. I don't like it when people touch me every now and then. But if I have a partner that communicates love through physical touch, that means I would have to be able to come to a compromise. We'll be able to reach a middle point. Then another thing is you will be able to understand that she's not being materialistic. It's because she speaks gift as her primary love language. So you can be able to identify somebody that is being materialistic and somebody that speaks gift as a primary love language. This helps you settle differences without condemnation. You don't have to condemn person. You like money, or you always want me to buy you things. It is not real. It is because that is their primary love language. And how does understanding your love language and that of your partner helps you build up your relationship and make it better? Number one, if you understand your love language and that of your partner, then you can communicate love in a more effective way, because you can communicate love in a better way that it makes sense to them. You can imagine that my primary love language is act of service, and you just wake up and you just send me money text, baby, you are the best thing that happened to me. What next? Not that I won't appreciate it. Normally everybody appreciates words of affirmation, but because my primary love language is act of service, I expect you to just do something for me, like, babe, I washed your car or something like that, and that would just be like, wow, really, and that will get to me. You have to just observe your partner and know what works for your partner and what works for you. You have to observe. You can't bypass that process of observing and knowing who you are dealing with. Then another thing is, apart from you communicating love better, it gives you a more healthy relationship, because by the end of the day you will notice that you guys have less disputes, you have less misunderstanding, and if you don't have, since you guys have been able to come to a compromise, you've been able to identify your differences, then there will be less disputes, which makes relationship more sweet. Relationship are sweeter when you don't have to wake up to, she's angry again, let me quickly compose apology message. Oh, why did you talk to me like that? Why didn't you buy me that? Why do the relationship is more sweeter when you don't have to settle dispute every day. It's Then another thing is it makes you feel more appreciated. Now that I know that my girlfriend loves gifts, by the time I give her gifts, she feel more love. Like it's just like you are putting an extra, you are filling up her love tank, and it's just like you are doing something so extravagant. It might be so little, and you just like. And that's it. Yes, that is it. That is what gets to her. That is what communicates love better to her. So you feel more appreciated. You guys now understand how to make each other feel special. And just a simple tip. It's a way to to just get you guys each other's mumu button. When you know that probably I did something wrong and I have to apologize to my partner. Then I know that for Pelumi, your personal host. Then I have to probably wake up, give her morning breakfast in bed, and then probably comb my hair, style my hair, stuff like that, little gestures. I'm just joking though. So you feel more appreciated by the time you know what makes your partner and what makes you feel loved. Then another thing again is understanding your love language and that of your partner will enhance thoughtfulness. Now that you understand that, if your partner speaks physical touch as his or her love language, you will be more likely to give him or her those things, and which will also, to spike up thoughtfulness in your partner too, and will make your partner also want to do things you love, communicate love to you in the language you understand, which will make you guys very conscious of what you do. It will make you very conscious of how your partner feels about a particular thing and how you feel about a particular thing, and you guys can now come together to the middle point and reach a compromise and work out relationship better. So I have said it makes you communicate love in a more effective way, because you can communicate love better because you now understand their love language. Then secondly, you now settle differences without condemnation. Then thirdly, it enhances thoughtfulness. Try these simple tips, guys, then you're going to see that your relationship is going to be more better. I'm telling you, trust me, it's going to be better, because love is just all about understanding, and understanding can never come to place without communication. And love language is the best thing you need in order to communicate love to your partner. Yes, guys, we've come to the end of the show, and don't forget to comment and click on the subscribe button. Also follow us on all our social media platforms. Comments and feedbacks are still very much welcome from all our previous episodes. Until next time, I remain at the Saulua Pelumi, your personal love doctor, baddest host. Bye bye.